good evening to the Kopish community, Drifter Matt and Carl. How you doing? Hope you're well. I haven't done one of these for a while because realistically I haven't been able to watch most of the games, so it's been really difficult. But today I managed to watch I think it was the second half of the game. So this is the viewers review for Fulham against Liverpool. Fulham 3, Liverpool Football Club 2. So here's the thing, guys. I went out and I was listening to it on the radio and I heard an absolute humdinger of a goal from Alexis McAllister, Maka. And I thought, yeah, here we go. We're in. Anyway, come back, parked up my car, put the radio on. Well, actually, I put the radio on before I parked in my car, and I still didn't know what the result was until when I parked up. Fulham 3, Liverpool 1. Can you believe my surprise, disbelief? I could not believe what I was hearing. And at that point, I thought to myself, we're done. We ain't winning this game. We ain't coming back from 3-1. If anything, we're probably going to get a draw. So I started to watch the game. So I cannot really comment on how things were in the first half, purely and simply because I didn't watch the game and I didn't hear anything. So it was very difficult for me, or it will be very difficult for me to comment and pass judgment about what was going on, difficult about what the formation looked like and all the rest of it. I was surprised, though, slightly in relation to Kelleher, but I don't know whether that's something to do with the fact that they're trying to give Ali a bit more of a recovery period, because obviously it was a head injury, wasn't it? So maybe that's the case. I don't know. But them goals were crazy. I obviously, once I'd seen the goals after the game, guys, just pure defensive errors. I mean, what the hell? And this has been something that's been going on, been creeping into our game now. Is it because we're lethargic? Is it because we're tired? I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed about the fact that, okay, the second half looked a lot livelier by all accounts, and we could have equalised. We could have come away with a point, maybe even 3. But it's this slow start. Like, I tell you what, let's play our way through the game, while other teams seem to be starting very quickly. And we need to be on our game. When you think about it, many years ago it was the reverse, wasn't it? We used to start off very quickly, and it was like 2-0, 3-0 before you even knew it, and it's like, right, okay, guys, so we've got something to hold on to. Whereas now it's like, okay, second half, it's like he obviously sort of like goes in there, slaps them about a bit, and goes, right, come on, get your finger out, let's do it. And then all of a sudden they perform. I don't get it. But let me put it out there to you straight. This ain't gonna go down very well. But I don't care. Some performances today. And in particular, our Egyptian king. Who, without him this season, God knows where it would be. But it's the same old, same old. At the end of the season, he looks tired and lethargic. Now then, Chiesa came on. Obviously, he had a chance, actually, to be fair. Why didn't he come on instead of Salah? Why didn't he take Salah? Why don't we substitute Salah? What is the problem here? Is it in his contract that he can't get substituted? It's not about the player, it's about the team. And if my man ain't performing, I don't care who you are. It could be Jesus Christ. You're coming off and put somebody else on. I don't get it. And you know what? He didn't have a great game, but he hasn't had... His last few games haven't been great either. But to be fair, some other players, they need to hold their hands up. Bosley, was he on to... Ibawada didn't have a good game today at all. Man looked shaky as hell from what I saw. So, is it just a case of complacency, guys, and they're going, you know what, in the back of their head, subconsciously, they think to themselves, you know, we've won the league, so let's just go out there and we'll just play because it doesn't really matter to us. We've won it anyway. I don't know. I know that sounds very, very unprofessional, but try and explain to me these results over the last few games. Try and explain to me why they are playing the way they are playing. The performances haven't been great. Now, I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm not saying that at all. But they may go, do you know what? We should beat Leicester away. We should beat West Ham at home. That's another 6 points. So in effect, we only need another 5 or 4 points or whatever it is. Okay, we can draw against Chelsea, we can draw against Arsenal, and then we'll beat Chelsea. Sorry, Tottenham. And then that's us done. And then you've obviously got the likes of Brighton, and then you've got the likes of Palace as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to think that they're not thinking like that because they're professional football players. They should be able to just play the game, you know, heart and soul, like them people saying, "Funky pigeon." Put your heart and soul into it. That's exactly what should be happening, but they don't seem to be doing that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, just thought I'd just put a review in because I haven't done it for a while, and as I got the chance to see some of the game, I thought, let's make the effort. It'll be interesting to see what you guys in the chat, the rest of the Kopish community, Drifting Matt and Cal, it'll be interesting to see your thoughts. I mean, you probably got Monday night, I think. Tomorrow night you'll do a show potentially. I might get the tail end of it, I'm not sure yet, but it'll be interesting to see your thoughts. There's all sorts of discussions that I've heard and all sorts of rumours going around and all sorts of things on channels about players and this, that and the other, who's coming in and who's going out. To be honest with you, it's just blowing my mind now. I'm just not even going to get involved in it until somebody signs and they say Liverpool have agreed a fee or whatever. Then I'm not even going to entertain anything because realistically, this has been going on for flipping months. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to remember, guys, before I sign off about today's performance. No, not really. I think that's about it. So, as ever, to the Kopish community, please comment, subscribe, share, and above all, as usual, smash the like. Smash the like. These guys put content on constantly. They're up at all hours of the morning. Content creators for us. So the least we can do is smash the like. It takes 1 second, literally. Right. Guys, until we meet again, peace out. Megan.
Yes, Kopish community. Fulham 3, Liverpool 2. Game has just ended. Let's just rip off the band-aid. We deserve this. A result like this has been on the cards for a while. Since we beat Newcastle 2-0 at Anfield, the following games have just been poor. The performances have not been there. The results may have been, but the performances haven't been. Both legs against PSG, dreadful. Against Southampton, poor. Or unconvincing to say the least. Cup final is what it is, garbage. And again, against Everton midweek, it was a good result. Performance was okay, but it was not convincing at all. And to be honest with you, the body language of these players today is one of the reasons why we drop points today, because truth be told, we weren't strong enough on the ball, we weren't composed enough, we were just making complete mistakes over and over again. Fulham were winning 50-50s, because they were strong, they were much stronger on the ball, better in the press, and yeah, they showed us levels today, man. And to be honest with you, it's a wake-up call. I feel sorry for Kelleher. He had 3 bozos in front of him. I don't know what the hell Ibrahim Konate was doing all game today. He was moving concussed. We should have conceded a penalty because of his stupidity. Kelleher does the right thing to try and smother Pereira, but he does take him out, and it's a pen for me. We caught life. McAllister scores a cracking goal. I don't even remember who equalised. Oh, Ryan Sessegnon. What the hell is Van Dijk doing for that goal? Just allowing a player to get in front of him. And even still, flipping Konate's doing like some weird ballerina pirouette header to try and clear the ball. Straight bounces off of Curtis's knee. He can't do anything about it. The second goal, my word, Robertson. And this is the thing. This is the thing. How many times are we going to complain about Robertson? You can say what you want about Liverpool, but at least we get the most out of every single signing. Robertson should have been sold. He should not be here. We should get another left back, and this is why. Has so many bozo moments like this, playing the ball across your box. No one does that. This is in professional football. That is suicide. And look, and guess what? To add matter to rub salt into the wound, the ball deflects off of him to go in. Bloody useless that guy is, man. Honestly, he's so like the football is played in moments, and we will remember these. And this is the thing, and these are the moments that we remember. These are the moments that we remember. Yeah. Third goal, Van Dijk again too soft. Muniz shifts him off the ball. Nice touch, good goal. Yeah, that's it, man. And he caused our centre back so many problems. And Beto gave us nightmares. Yeah, they should have been prepared for this because Beto gave them nightmares. And look, Muniz was even worse. Muniz was an absolute nightmare today, man. He gave Virgil and Ibu such a torrid time. He made them look quite mediocre, to be honest. For me, Onslaught as well. Like he should have made subs going into straight away in the second half. That team should not have stepped out. Like I said, Konate was concussed. He didn't need to play. If he did the same, if he gave Kwanzaa this treatment against Ipswich, this should be no different. He needed to step off the pitch. Again, I like Cody Gakpo. I'm quite critical of Lucho, and I prefer Cody Gakpo. But since he's come back from injury, Cody Gakpo has been poor. He's got no energy. He doesn't offer anything to the team, and quite frankly, he's just a hindrance. And to be honest with you, it's actually a disrespect the fact that Diaz didn't play today. He should have played today. He would have made a bit more difference because at least he would have been an outlet. He got a goal today. It took his goal really, really well. He tried to win a penalty. It wasn't really a penalty for me, but yeah, he was the best forward again. He didn't even play a full 45, and he was the best forward. Mohamed Salah, bloody hell, man! Like we love Mo, King of Egypt, all of that stuff, yeah. But the reality is, when you play poorly, you play poorly. The facts are the facts. What did he do today? He got bullied by Carvin Bassey, and he couldn't beat Anthony Robinson. Like, what's there to say? He had a nice little. He could have got an assist. Jota should have gone for the far post, not the near post. That's fine. That's not Mo's fault. He had an open goal, literally acres of space. Bam, blasts it over the bar. Why do we keep Mo on the pitch? Like, what's the point? He hasn't done anything in open play since Newcastle, where he got an assist. When was his last open play goal? I guess we want to throw Man City in there, but that was from a set piece. But whatever, man. Like, I'm not too impressed with keeping Mo on the pitch. And the other thing as well with the manager, I don't like this formationless football that he goes to sometimes to try and win a game. It's not necessary. We are sacrificing our structure, and it hasn't won us a game. We did it against Nottingham Forest. We did it in the cup final, and we did it now, and we didn't win any game. We didn't get a single point. We are sacrificing the structure of the team to stick more players up the pitch. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. I don't like that. Finally, I'm going to end on Ryan Gravenberch. I like Ryan Gravenberch. He's an incredibly talented footballer. He's really good at holding onto the ball. He's a very intelligent footballer. He's decently physical as well. But for me, his passing is so poor. For a player of his hype, of his ability, like he just passes the ball so poorly. It's so wayward with him. It's either overhit or underhit, but it's rarely on the money. And I was thinking that maybe we could get away with not getting a midfielder. Now we need one. We need someone that can actually get their foot on the ball and pass the ball properly through the break lines where they're passing. But people, I've moaned enough, man, because it's basically been a moan fest. Like the video, comment, subscribe, send in your views of you. I'm out. Peace.
Big up, lads. So, Fulham versus Liverpool, 3-2. A loss, our second loss in the Premier League for the season. I guess a tale of two halves. The first half, absolute woeful, absolute shambolic performance. What were the defense doing? Both Konate and Van Dijk being our main defenders, that was really hard to watch, embarrassing to say the least. Alright, McAllister got a go, really good on him. That was really well taken, nicely executed. But then the 3 goals that we conceded, and all from defensive mistakes by the looks of it. Not good enough. Then we go to see what Arne Slot's going to do, right? What sort of changes he brings in for the second half. And he got quite a few changes tactically and also with player management. We look more potent in the second half, I would say. In the second half, it looked more balanced, as in we looked more attacking. We were trying to, play through the press of Fulham. Fulham being a very pressing team. And we had a few shots on target. Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez. Luis Diaz converted his chance. That was good to see. 3-2. We are kind of back in the game again, trying to see if we can get a draw, because a draw would be a really good result, bearing in mind, the way the season is at the moment. Anyways, but Harvey Elliott shot off the woodwork. So yeah, not a lot, much more to say about the game apart from should we be worried? Should we be concerned? I don't know. We beat Everton at home. That was one of those games. He could have gone whichever way, right? But now the loss against Fulham is kind of bringing doubts and everything again. And it's not. But the thing is, Arsenal is not that good themselves by the looks of it, right? And they've got a bunch of injuries. So I feel like we are getting really lucky this season. We just have to hop over the line. And let's see if we do that